Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on, is your special person thinking about you? So within that, we'll look at what are they thinking about you? How are they feeling about you? What would they say to you if you have been in some form of challenge, struggle, or silence, maybe, little to no contact? And we'll also take a look at what actions, if any, do they wish to take next towards you? So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as everyone who's already part of the Live Tarot family. Thank you so much for being here. I know many of you have been here with me from the beginning, when I first started this channel, and I just wanted to express how much I love and appreciate you. And if you haven't joined us and you are looking for a way to support the channel, which is absolutely free, I would love it if you could subscribe and give this video a like. You really have no idea how much it helps. It seems like it's nothing, but it's incredibly big to me. So again, thank you so much for all of your support. And so today we have a pick a crystal reading for you. And I have 3 crystals, and it's interesting because I really actually like this deck, the way it's laid out. Also, like with each of the messages that are on each of the crystals. So you'll have many ways to choose. We'll also be choosing zodiac signs for each pile. So I will have everything time-stamped. If you don't want the zodiac signs, you can just skip ahead to the timestamp for each of the readings, okay? Also, please do remember that this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. But if you're at that point where you would really like to have a personal reading to go in deep in terms of what is going on between you and your special person and your unique situation, that's when I really recommend you have the live reading experience with me. I love doing these. I'm one of the few who offers this because I just love seeing you on video call. It is incredibly transformative, clarifying, because you can ask each of your questions to spirit as they come, right? As they come in real time. So I find that to be the most powerful reading you can do, but I also offer video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. Okay, so let's give you each of your crystal options, and then we will do the zodiacs. So for group number 1, we have the red jasper, take action. And remember, you can choose 1, 2, 3, or you can choose them all, or you can choose by your zodiac sign as well as your person's zodiac sign. So there's many different options here. Just do what feels best to you. For group number 2, we have the Aragonite, release your emotional baggage. And for group number 3, we have Bloodstone, get up and get moving. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and choose zodiac signs for each pile. If you wouldn't like to see this, then you can go ahead and go forward to the pile of your choice. Okay, so for group number 1, we have Sagittarius, Aries, Capricorn, and Gemini. So for group number 2, we have Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, and Scorpio. And for group number 3, we have Taurus, Libra, Pisces, and Leo. All right, so go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with group number 1. Okay, group number 1 that chose the red jasper and these zodiac signs, which if you'd like to know what they are, you can go back to the zodiac sign timestamp. Okay, so let's start here with your oracle cards. Okay, so we're going to pull oracle cards and then we will do tarot as well. Are they thinking? So we're going to do, are they thinking of you? What are they thinking and feeling? What would they say to you? And what action, if any, do they wish to take next? Okay, so for group 1, are they thinking of you, group 1? Okay, let's see what we have here. So we have leadership, set your goals. Okay, so I'm getting strength card from the tarot energies here, right? Very much the energy of strength. Healing the heart. Heart space energy coming through, beautiful. Night wind, facing fear, subconscious release and healing. Okay, so definitely an overall very strong energy of healing that is coming through. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay, so I do feel, especially with this energy right here, give your attention. I do feel absolutely, I feel the clear answer is yes. This person is clearly thinking of you. I feel that they're definitely going through a state of introspection. I feel like this person may have been going through a chaotic time in their life. Okay, and if you are currently in some sort of little to no contact with this person, I feel like since the contact has gone down with you, this person has decided to take a bit more control over their life. So I feel like they're starting to slow down. So there seems to be like a very kind of chaotic, fast-paced energy that this person was in. With the set your goals, I feel like they may have been, not giving enough attention to you and this connection. See, give your attention to someone else. I feel like this person may have neglected this connection in some way. They may have prioritized other things. And part of the reason for that may have been because it's easier to focus on your external goals, whether that's their career, whether that's money, whether it's just putting your attention outside, because there are things that need to be healed on the inside. So because we're getting a lot of this heart space and healing energy, I just feel like this person may have been too afraid to kind of confront some of the things that needed to be healed in your relationship. And so they decided to, run away from that opportunity or run away from creating that space by maybe shifting their attention away from the relationship, shifting their attention away from you, because it was easier to kind of chase, external things in order to put a mask on the things that needed to be healed, or in order to actually not be vulnerable and open up their heart. Okay, so I feel like this person feels a lot of things. There's a lot of deep emotion that is running inside this person, deep inside this person for you. But I do feel that they may be hiding those emotions. Not that they're hiding all of it, but they may be only showing you or have shown you only bits and pieces. You know, like I do get this energy that for some of you, you feel like you only got this person in little bits and pieces here and there. Okay, like you only saw glimpses of them. You saw beauty in them, you saw love in them, you saw attention and care in them, but it never felt fully consistent. It never felt like it's there for you, available to you every day. Okay, you always felt like there was something in this person that was out of reach, that was unavailable. They would only give you glimpses, they would only give you certain moments, but it never felt like a daily thing. And so you always felt incomplete. You always felt like this connection is moving 2 steps forward and then 1 step back, 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And part of the reason also I feel is because this person also realizes in their thoughts of you that, you know, they didn't take leadership, or they didn't have the strength to take leadership in the connection. Like they didn't have the strength to come forward and give you that consistency. There was something in them that was weak around consistency. And so they seem to appear to be a lot more consistent when they show up in the material world, okay, in material things. Like that's easier for them. When it comes to matters of the heart, their consistency kind of takes a beating. Like it's just not there. That vulnerability is very difficult for them to have. It's very difficult for them to allow themselves that kind of vulnerability, because they know that if they do, they have to face a lot of their fears. See, facing fear and subconscious release. So there is a bit of this night wind. Like I can feel this in their soul. I feel like when this person is in bed at night, I feel like that's when that darkness, that night wind, those fears, things start to come up for this person. I feel like it's very hard for them to face themselves at night. And I think that is why during the day they kind of run from themselves. And part of it is that they also run from you, because there's a part of themselves that they don't want to know. They know that if they are to, you know, give their attention to you and be more available, be there for you in a very honest and vulnerable way, they know that in order to do that, they also have to open up themselves, right? They have to be available. They have to let themselves share with you the deeper parts of themselves. And I feel like this person knows in their thoughts of you that that is where they have struggled. So if you are, like I said, gone into separation or little to no contact with this person, or are really struggling in your communication, this is the reason. They may step away from communicating. Like, you know, like one day they might like say a lot to you. One day they might open up a lot. And then that scares them. Like, oh my gosh, why did I say that? Why did I open up my heart so much? Oh, why did I share something that, you know, makes me feel really vulnerable? And then they might disappear for a little while, right? One day they opened up, next few days they've disappeared. They need to kind of create that space again. So I feel like that's what this person keeps thinking and rethinking, is that, you know, is this how they want to be? And if this is how they want to continue to be, if they don't have the courage, if they don't have the strength to come out of this, then how can they be there for you consistently? How can you have the kind of relationship you want to have? I feel like that's what they are thinking. So let's see what else. What else is this person thinking and feeling about you? Okay, let's also get what they would say to you in terms of what their thoughts actually are. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. Seven of Pentacles. Nurture what you have and see how it grows and grows. Okay, so we have a lot of Pentacles energy. See, I'm not surprised to see that actually, because I feel like this person definitely tries to lean towards the practical, okay? That's their way of kind of, you know, guarding themselves from the emotional energy or the emotional shutdown of this Four of Cups right here. I'll try not to be so picky, okay? Interesting. Yeah, see? So when somebody is emotionally shut down, there's definitely, this is why we're getting that night wind, right? This is why we're getting that healing, the heart. Like there is a heart energy there that needs to be healed. Page, more Pentacles. See, Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Okay, so I feel like this person definitely in their thoughts of you, they know that they are, you know, they're definitely on a learning curve. Okay, they definitely, Page of Pentacles, they're coming through with this kind of more immature energy in terms of how they think, how they act, the choices they make, the way they show up, you know, what they're capable of, what they're able to say, what are they not saying. I feel like sometimes this person defaults back to, you know, what they don't say can tell you sometimes even more than what they are saying. I do feel this person, Page of Pentacles, I feel like they definitely hold back. Like it's almost like you may even feel like getting anything out of them is like pulling teeth. Like you just feel like it's such a struggle to get some sort of emotional response from them. And this is why with this Four of Cups. And I think again, you know, they're thinking through this. They're seeing this, especially if you guys had some time or distance between the two of you. They're seeing the ways in which they were very difficult to get through emotionally. Like you really may have tried, but you felt like you just had to literally try to pry things out of this person. Like they just weren't emotionally available enough. Okay. That Four of Cups and that Four of Pentacles combination is definitely reservation. Like, you know, when somebody is very reserved, you know, they're very kind of like, they play their cards, they say in poker, they play their cards close to the vest. Like they just don't want to let go. They cling on to their own energy. There's not a sense of generosity here, okay? I feel like this person isn't generous with their energy, and that's something that they're also thinking and considering. Like, why have they not been? See, do something for someone else. They haven't been the most generous. They've been very emotionally stuck, emotionally shut down. So like anytime with this Four of Pentacles, you try to get some attention, some conversation going, some sense of like bonding or connection going, they have a hard time. Like I said, they will give you, they'll take one step forward and then they'll take two steps back. But in their mind, they feel and they think that Seven of Pentacles, they're just taking their time to build a solid foundation. Like I feel like you may feel that this person isn't opening up. I feel like they thought that they were opening up, but that it takes them time to do that. Okay, like this person definitely thinks in the longer terms. Okay, so this is not the energy of somebody who is gonna be quick to like connect, quick to open up. This person's sense of timing is very, very long. It's very practical, very pentacles, kind of very grounded. I'm in no rush. You know, it's all okay. Like, you know, I'm building over time. So if you're the kind of person who's more kind of like, I would say this about air signs because I'm an air sign or even fire signs, right? Like we tend to have more of this, okay, come on. When is this moving forward? When is this, come on, you know, like speed it up here, you know, we can have some fun. We can do cool things. Like there's a lot of this, you know, speeded up kind of like, where is this going energy, especially if you're, you know, coming from those signs where you're just like, you're used to like passion, you're used to things like popping, like you're used to just moving forward. This person is much more slow. Okay. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. Okay. So take that as it resonates. That's not for everybody, but for some of you, this person, you know, see, you may have just been on different tracks. Like, you know, they may just right now be not ready. Page of Pentacles, not ready for somebody like you. Okay. They may not be ready for something deep, for something open. They might be ready only for something casual, something that doesn't, you know, require much of them. And that's why they might be, you know, kind of with people who don't expect much from them. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. Okay, so there's a beautiful apology. Let's see. Is there any action this person wishes to take next towards you? Okay, so we are getting changes in the air, and if you'd like to take the fall as a time marker, so that's good. There's definitely something here about transformation. There's definitely something here about wishing to change, wishing to evolve because they feel a loss. Okay, so if this person has lost you, they're definitely thinking about you, wanting to, you know, shift away from that sense of loss, right? Because there was hesitation. See, past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. Yeah. And we have see divine timing. Okay. So I feel like there is a timing to this. Like I said, to me, this just kind of confirms the fact that this person is definitely on a slower timetable. Okay. Things for them definitely move a bit on the slower side than maybe they do for you. And that is why they do have that sense of hesitation. And it's not surprising because this combination right here of the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, that's definitely hesitation, right? Somebody who needs to move forward very slowly. Someone who isn't very quick to give their heart or be vulnerable or open up, but they do want to. Okay, so I feel like, again, there is a timing to this. And I feel like with this person, the question is not whether they want to be with you. I feel like they do. And they're even seeing this as like a long-term thing. Like this is something that they want to work towards building, you know, laying the foundation, creating something real, Seven of Pentacles, over the long term. So that this is why we're getting like that longer period of time. But this person is somebody who doesn't want something to be fast and ending, okay? Because they are afraid of loss. Okay, they're afraid that if they give their heart away too quickly, if they jump into this too fast, they're going to get their heart broken because they have in the past, that they're going to lose themselves, they're going to lose all of this. So this person is working on their own timetable. Okay, they want this, they want to be with you, but they need that step by step. Let's take it one small step at a time and let's build something for a longer term future. Okay, so I feel like the main message of this reading is particularly that you have to have patience with this person. You kind of have to build with them slowly over time. And do you have that patience? Okay, so this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can have the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and like. It really supports me. Thank you, and I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 2 that chose the Aragonite, I'm saying that right, and the Zodiac Signs, which you can go to the Zodiac Sign timestamp if you wish to find out what they are. So we're going to start with your oracle cards, and then we will do tarot. So within this reading, we'll be looking at, are they thinking of you? What are they feeling about you? What would they say to you? And would they like to take action? And what action would they like to take towards you? Are they thinking of group 2? Are they thinking, and what are they thinking and feeling of group 2? We have Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. We have the uncharted sea. We have evolution, earth changes, climate change, and transformation. Wow, I feel like there's a lot of energy here about transformation and going into new places that you haven't been to before within yourself. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Wow. See? Wow. Okay, so I just feel like, yes, this person is thinking of you, especially, they're a little similar to that group 1, especially if there's been some issues here and some problems here that have made the two of you feel a little bit disconnected from each other at this time, right? Like you're seeking reconnection, but I feel like the way to do that this person is thinking about is definitely through your own evolution. Because see, I feel like with Archangel Raphael being here, I just feel like there is a blessing from spirit, from your angels and guides that are really working on sending the message to your person that meeting you is a sign. Falling in love with you is a sign. And what that sign is that it is time to actually care about healing your mind, body, and spirit. I do feel that this person, before they met you, they may have been living life kind of like, I'm getting the image of like, you know, burning the candle at both ends, like living life very, very kind of out there, very risky. It doesn't have to be like physical danger or anything like that, but like, you know, like not really taking care of yourself, partying, whatever partying means to you, not taking care of your body, maybe being a little excessive in certain things, kind of living life for like that, you know, that adventure, which nothing wrong with that, but not really looking at the bigger picture and maybe using that sense of adventure or that sense of like, oh, I'm always doing the unexpected, like being bold, getting out there, having new experiences, never being in the same place twice, or like constantly on the move, right? Always being in the uncharted sea, like always seeking out something new and different. And again, nothing wrong with that, but I feel like this person may have been somebody who tends to do that in order to avoid whatever is going on inside, okay? There's something about this person. They tend to want to keep themselves very busy, very active, whether it's socially, whether it's in their family, whether it's in their career, whether it's in their hobbies, whether it's in their goals. Like they want to keep themselves very busy because it helps them to feel alive, okay? This is somebody who doesn't really like to slow down, and that's why, again, the, you know, Archangel Raphael and spirit, their spirit guides are kind of now, you know, challenging them that maybe it is time for rest. It is time to slow down. It is time, and that meeting you, falling in love with you is also part of that process. That it's not that you guys can't have fun together and don't have fun together and do those things, but there's also an indication here that this love, this connection is also going to help them to evolve to that next level. There's a transformation within that, and that, you know, this, whatever lifestyle they've had or whatever way they've been living their life so far, this may be the start of a new phase, okay, where it's now about the heart and healing and taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of your soul, being there for each other, maybe slowing down, smelling the roses, you know, not rushing through life as much. And I do feel that they're starting to consider this. Like, this person is definitely starting to think about when it comes to their relationship with you, and the fact that maybe there's challenges here. I think they're starting to realize and think about the fact that maybe slowing down is going to help the relationship. You know, like, slowing down is going to make things better. It's going to bring the two of you closer together. Maybe there's just been too much of this fast pace, you know, like, I'm going to always stay a step ahead kind of energy, right? And I feel like they're also thinking that the next uncharted territory, or like the next adventure, is slowing down. You know, is slowing down and being in the present moment, spending more time with you, getting to know you, opening up to you, maybe doing things together that are good for the mind, body, and spirit. You know, what can you do together as a couple that you haven't done before, that seems uncharted, that seems unknown, that seems new and exciting, but it's more about slowing down and helping each other to heal in your mind, body, and spirit. I actually really love this energy. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's go deeper. What else? What else are they thinking and feeling? About group 2. What else are they thinking? Okay, and let's also get specific message of what they would say to you. 2 of them fell out, so we will take both of these. Okay. We have the Hanged Man. We have 9 of Swords. Yeah. Interesting, not surprising. The Emperor. Ooh, okay, so this person definitely needs some R&R. Okay, they need to like take a chill pill. They need to definitely relax again. I just feel like this is the first card that came out in this reading, and I love it because I feel like, again, this person and your spirit guides and angels are definitely trying to soften this energy between the two of you. See, the Lovers, beautiful. Okay, they're definitely trying to soften this energy because there is an energy that is hard here, that is like a stubborn energy. Like, this person, again, like I said, they tend to be someone who is out there really filling up their life, acting like they're the boss. They're the emperor. They have a vision. They have a plan. They want to get shit done. They want to do stuff, like, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like they have really, to me, the emperor's energy is also when it's like gone into the more challenging energies. It is the energy of overworking, right? Workaholism, overworking, burning the candle at both ends, you know, overdoing things, driving yourself too hard because you have that, quote, vision, right? So this is not surprising. And what does that lead to? 9 of Swords, burnout. Okay, there's a burnout energy, and not surprising. That's why we're getting that healing the mind, body, and spirit. There is a burnout that your person is definitely experiencing. It's keeping them up at night. I feel like they also feel like maybe by going too hard, too much, that they've alienated you somewhere along the way. Maybe their attitude was too hardcore and you just got uncomfortable with it. You're like, okay, this is a bit much. Maybe we need to step back. And now, like I said, this is the energy of also slowing down. When life puts you in hanged man, it is literally telling you to stop. Okay, you're going too fast. You need to slow down. Sometimes you need to hang out a little in order to slow down. So I feel like your person right now is really reassessing. They are stopping. They're rethinking things. They're slowing things down. They're thinking about their own evolution. They're thinking about, okay, this is not working anymore. Okay, this was working for some time, but now it's not working anymore. And they're very, very concerned about what's going to happen with you. Okay. And what's interesting on this particular Lover's card on this deck is we get that third party situation. Okay, so there's a special message there. I don't know if your person is afraid that somebody else is interested in you. They might lose you to this person, or there's some sort of a third party that is watching the situation, as you see here, right? Like there's a third party who's just like watching, waiting to see what happens, right? Or there's some jealousy. There's something going on for some of you. Okay, so take that as it resonates for some of you. You are my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. Okay, so for some of you, this person, you may have started out as very, very good friends. And then it turned into this lovers. But you may also have like this like third party where there's some sort of like, maybe there's a friend who's also watching, who's also trying to make a move either on you or them. Interesting. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you will magically be there. So see, this person is very attached to you, okay? They're very attached to your energy. They're very like, I need this, okay? I can't lose this. And part of that Nine of Swords is that fear that maybe they've just been a little too much and they've lost you, or you've lost interest, or you don't think you can handle the way they have been. So part of the Hangman's energy is also an energy of slowing down so you can find the right answers. So I feel like this person is definitely thinking about how to make changes so that they can show up better in this relationship, so they don't lose you completely, because you may have, gotten tired with some of this person's like very kind of ride or die, like die hard, like very like, very like intense energy, right? Like I'm gonna hit everything hard, like I'm not gonna let up. I just feel like, you may have been more of the softer person in this relationship. You may have tried to bring some sort of softness to this relationship, and this person is now realizing and thinking about you that, you were right. They do need that softness. They do need to slow down. See, you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. See, just like I said, you are the softer energy. You made this person feel at home. You made this person feel like, okay, you know what? Maybe I've complicated and overcomplicated my life. Maybe it's time to slow things down. Maybe it's time to focus on home, feeling at home, feeling cozy, spending more time at home, just doing simple things like having a coffee with you, having a glass of wine with you, watching TV with you, not always go, 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 right? So what, if anything, action-wise does this person wish to do next towards you? Interesting, this one just... Yeah, see, this person is such a runner. Interesting how that just kind of like popped out on its own. This person is a runner, and I feel like in the running energy, a lot of that energy is running away from things, running away from themselves. Oh my gosh, another home. Wow. Okay, so home is a big energy here between you and this person. I feel like this person, they're looking for an outcome here. And what they are coming to is that they want a sense of home now. Maybe they have been running for far, far too long, okay? And again, we're getting with this uncharted sea. I just feel like that's part of the running. That's part of the adventure. Like you're always running towards something else. You're always running towards the next great thing or the next big adventure or the next, challenge or the next work challenge or the next work goal or whatever it is that this person is always running towards. I feel like they feel like they're running towards their next adventure, but what they're really doing is running away from facing themselves, and running away from what they truly want, which is this sense of home. And it's amazing to me and it's beautiful to me that we have this person realizing that, okay? As they are thinking of you, they're like, wait a second, you are home. When I am with you, I feel like I can breathe. I feel like I can slow down. I feel like, the sense of home, it's not just like four walls and a roof. It's that feeling of acceptance. It's that feeling of support and warmth. You are home. And I feel like this person has been running for so long that they lost the feeling of what that actually means. And now they want it back with this outcome energy. And they want family. Beautiful. See? Home and family is where it's at. I feel like this person has been on the run for far too long. They wish to come back home. Okay? They wish to come back home to you, to whatever that feeling of family is that you have created or would like to create with one another. And I feel like this person is finally transitioning back to this, okay, let's heal our mind, body, and spirit, and let's do it by creating this home. We are each other's home by creating that space, that sacred space for us. Love it. Okay. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and like button. You have no idea how much it actually helps me in the channel. Thank you, and I will see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose the bloodstone and these zodiac signs, which you can find out what they are with the timestamp below. We're going to start with your oracle cards. We will be looking at, is your person thinking of you? What are they thinking and feeling? What would they say to you? And would they like to take action? And if so, what actions do they wish to take towards you? Are they thinking of group 3? Okay. Let's see what we have. Letting go, learn to let go. Smoke and mirrors. Sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. Okay. So yes, this person is definitely thinking about you, and depending on what's happened in your particular situation, I feel that there may have been something here where they felt that they would have to let you go because of some circumstances. I do feel for some of you there is some sort of a third party situation. I'm getting that energy from the smoke and mirrors, where this person may not have been available to fully commit to you. They might be in a situation that they want to leave, but have not, for whatever the reasons are, have not been able to leave due to finances, obligations, some sense of duty or guilt. Okay, take that as it resonates. That's not for everybody. But I feel like, and for some of you, that third party is not even romantic. Okay, there's something in this energy here where they have not, and this energy as well, where it could be a family issue that they haven't been able to fully explain to you. So I feel like this person, they're coming to a place where they have to kind of decide, and in their thinking of you, they are trying to decide, what is it that's truly important to them? What is it that they truly want? Because I feel like they're also thinking that in order to fully be with you, especially if you've gone on some sort of a break, I feel for some of you, there might be a break here where both of you were like unsure of what's going on here. Like there might have been some obstacles that you know or do not know about, but you can feel it. And I feel like it's almost like something needed to change in order for this to move forward, but whatever that was wasn't changing. The situation was there. It was just continuing on, and it was starting to put a lot of pressure and stress and anxiety into you. And I feel like at some point, maybe the conversation around it or the discussions around it just kind of broke down. People stopped talking and they stopped taking action towards the relationship. So I feel like this person has been thinking about, what is it that needs to be let go here? Because there's a part of them that feels like in order to come towards you, in order to make you a solid offer and to have you fully in their life, they may have to let something else go. Whether that is some sort of weird, toxic situation with a family member, or family in general, whether it's some toxic situation with an ex, or an ex-spouse that they're still in contact with because they may have kids together or something. That spouse has not let them go in some way. I feel like for some of you, there's some sort of an ex that has not fully let go of this person, is still kind of in their energy. And this person doesn't want to admit that ex is still kind of haunting the situation. There's something, okay? There's something that this person has been hiding in terms of what is the true challenge, what is the true problem. I feel like they're either hiding or downplaying what's truly getting in the way of the two of you moving forward. And that's where it's like they need to start thinking about being very honest, okay? No more smoke and mirrors, no more trying to evade, no more trying to avoid. Because I feel like for some of you, this person has definitely tried to avoid the issue of talking about this, whatever it is, but it's starting to feel like the elephant in the room. Okay, they've been trying to avoid this because they don't know what to do, what truly needs to be let go. Because if it is a toxic ex or family member or even a current third-party situation, it's like they're not ready to confront the fact that there is something that needs to be released here. And for some of you, it could even just be their own fear around all of this, okay? It could be their own fear around moving forward into this connection, because it has definitely been a journey, okay? There's a cycle here that has happened. It has required this person, this love, this connection has required this person to transform in certain ways, and it's required you to transform in certain ways as well. Like there is something here that needs to be adjusted to. Okay, like I don't feel like this path has necessarily been direct or easy for either one of you. It has definitely been a journey. Okay, so that's why right now, if you guys are kind of a little silent with each other right now, a little bit quiet in terms of where this is all going, this is a good period for that reflection. Okay, it's a good period to think about it. And I feel like this person is very much deeply thinking about it. I also feel like you've probably told this person, I don't like your actions. I don't feel that your actions have been matching your words. You may say certain things, but you're not really expressing your commitment to me or your love for me through your actions enough. And that's another thing I think this person is thinking about. Like, okay, they realize that maybe their actions have just not been what they need to be. Okay, in order for this relationship to really be as beautiful, as wonderful, as nurturing as it could be and as it should be. So these are the things that this person is constantly thinking about when it comes to you. Okay, group 3, let's see what more is this person thinking and feeling about group 3. What else are they thinking and feeling about group 3? We have this, see? So for some of you, I do feel like I said, this person, take it as it resonates. For some of you, this person is involved with somebody else. There is some sort of a third party. It could be actively, they are either still legally married to or committed to somebody or living with someone. Even if they're disconnected from that person, even though, like, I'm even getting energies like, oh, they sleep in a different room. Yeah, but still, they're still with that person. Or this is an ex that is still around, like we were saying before, right? Like there's some sort of like a energy around an ex or a current person that is still there, that is constricting and limiting the opportunities and, you know, what your relationship with this person could be. This is putting pressure on that. This is kind of like suffocating your relationship, right? 9 of Wands, yeah. So there's definitely this I'm a victim here. That you need to be aware of. That's part of the smoke and mirrors as well. I feel like this person definitely sometimes lies to themselves in saying, well, I'm the one who's been hurt. I'm the one who's been mistreated. I'm the one who's in a difficult situation. And maybe they are, okay? But I do feel like there is a resistance there in certain things that you may have noticed in this person where maybe they have a hard time taking responsibility for their part of the problem, okay? They might get defensive. They might feel like they're the one who's been wounded, right? They're the one where it's been unfair to them, right? Like they're the one who deserves justice. This to me is another indication that there's some sort of a legal issue, that this person may still be legally married to somebody. They could be separated, they could be like, but for some reason, the whatever is the legal aspect is not resolved yet. Okay, somebody has not taken the action that needs to be taken. See, 10 of Pentacles, and yet they want to have this 10 of Pentacles with you. Okay, so there's definitely some sort of a disconnect. Okay, now if there isn't a third party, I feel like this Hierophant represents some sort of rigidity in your person's thinking. Okay, like there's definitely a sense of like, I'm right, you know, what I'm saying is right. Why don't you listen to me? Like they think that, you know, there's a sense of this, you know, holding on to their own belief systems. Like there's a bit of a rigidity in the way that they think and the opinions that they have. And that rigidity tends to come back to them being the victim or them being wronged somehow, and how they are the ones who deserve justice. Like they're the ones who deserve for things to be right. Okay, so I feel like there's definitely a sense of, you know, I'm right in what I'm doing. You know, I really want this 10 of Pentacles for us. I want this to work. But, you know, a little bit of excuses as to why they're not showing up right. There are a little bit of excuses as to why it's not working, you know, but there's still this like, I want it to work. I'm going to take the action. I promise you I'm going to, you know, but there's still a little bit of this like excuses. Okay. So I feel like this person is definitely on a sacred journey of understanding who they are, where they're at, and where they truly wish to go. And I feel like they're going through a process as they're thinking of you about how to become more honest with themselves, because a lot of the smoke and mirrors energy is also self-deception. I feel like sometimes this person tells lies to themselves to make it better, okay, to make their lack of action, because I do feel like they struggle with lack of action. So they tell these Nine of Wands kind of excuses to themselves to kind of justify their lack of action towards this Ten of Pentacles, because they keep talking about wanting that Ten of Pentacles. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. Yeah, that's true. For some of you, you may, love this person a lot. You may still be watching this reading for them because you're hoping that maybe something might change with them. And I do feel like they're becoming more aware of the ways in which they have resisted. And I feel like, but some of you have stopped trusting this person with your heart because of this smoke and mirrors, right? Because you're like, wait a second. You're lying to yourself. Like, stop making excuses. Stop the bullshit. Like, if you truly want me, if you truly want this relationship, you need to start taking action, and you need to show me that this Ten of Pentacles is your priority. That's the sacred journey, is our journey to that Ten of Pentacles, right? Wow. So it's interesting how this person is becoming, like, they're feeling that pressure, right? Like, of becoming more honest with themselves and with you. See, soon I'm going to contact you. They're feeling that pressure. They're thinking things through. There is a part of them that is embarrassed. I think there's a part of them that feels ashamed, for their behavior or their lack of behavior, or for their actions or their lack of actions. And they do feel bad about that. So let's see, based on that, are they willing to take any action? Is there any action coming from this person to group 3? See, compromise. So they definitely want to come to some sort of a mutual understanding with you. And it might even be them asking you to have some flexibility with whatever situation they're in. So they may ask you, hey, could we reach some sort of an agreement? Because look, no matter what happens, our connection is still there. No matter how much I want to run away from it, no matter how much you want to run away from it, we have this 5D, very deep soul connection. We still love each other no matter how much we disagree, no matter how much we, have butted heads, or no matter how many problems that we have faced. I feel like we still keep coming back to each other. We still have this deep connection. Is there some sort of an understanding that we can reach? Because this is a second sacred journey. Wow. Okay, so see, sacred journey, sacred journey. Understand who you truly are. This journey brings self-discovery. So I do feel that this person, for all of their struggles here, I feel like this journey that they've been on, this journey of love with you, like falling in love with you, deeply connecting with you, feeling that soul level connection, is definitely opening up new places in this person's thinking, in this person's heart, in this person's healing. And so I feel like this journey is also helping them to kind of let go of what no longer serves them. Now, that in itself is a journey. It's not something that happens like, overnight. But I feel like that journey is definitely taking them to releasing anything that may be blocking or getting in the way of your connection moving forward. And a lot of that is really going to be around their own sense of self-worth. Like, do they feel that they are worthy of more? Do they feel that they're worthy of more? And it's interesting because I don't know why right now Spirit is giving me that line from the song Shallow. I don't know if you guys know that song. Beautiful song by Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, and where she says, ain't it something about, tell me something, boy, do you want more? Do you want more out of life? you know? Or are you willing to accept less? It's kind of like that kind of thing. Like, do you want to go deep? Do you want to come out of the shallow parts, right? These are all like, you know, like the smoke and mirrors or whatever they're wrapped up in. It's not the deep, it's the shallow, right? And sometimes we are wrapped up in that because we don't feel that we deserve more, right? So, wow. So I feel like this is a journey, definitely with your person coming into a place where they realize that maybe some of the things that they've done, the choices they've made, the places where they have kept themselves stuck has been by staying in that shallow. And if they want to be with you, it's time to get into the deep, you know, to really go deep. And I feel like there is a timing around this. They are coming around to that soon. Wow, this was a powerful one, guys. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. Everything's at livetarot.com. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and like. You have no idea how much it actually helps me in the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next one.